Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. Thank you so much for joining in today's reading. I am Z and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading and finding out what are the messages and the cards that come out with today's reading. Thank you so much for joining for this reading. So let's begin. The first card we have is the Four of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. And we have the Six of Pentacles also in the reverse, and we have the Strength card. The bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So with the Six of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck, this is a very positive energy. I am getting an energy of being able to see something reach a very successful point. I also feel like there's a sense of being on the right path with being able to work things out with someone, being able to get on track when it comes to anything that you perhaps are putting your energy and your mind towards. There is this energy of being able to experience recognition as well. But I do feel like, especially if you're dealing with another person right now, you could be dealing with someone who's they're in the public eye, or they are somebody who gets a lot of attention. And I do feel like that's going to also kind of affect your connection in some way. But there are a lot of, there's a lot of attention here, even just surrounding the whole situation or the topic of being able to be in connection with this person. But with the Four of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, this is an energy of kind of being a bit closed off. I do feel like there is a bit of fear around being able to open up and let someone in. I do feel like they are perhaps wanting to be able to ensure that they can feel things out, to be able to establish trust. So with this Four of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, someone could be coming across very closed off, and it could even seem like they're hiding some things. And I feel like they could be doing that as a way to protect themselves because of a feeling of fear, of even insecurity, of it's like they're afraid of what they're gonna lose, so being in a position where they are taken advantage of. So I do feel like this person's a bit closed off, and it's like they are in protector mode of themselves in the situation. So they could be kind of difficult to get to open up, but I do feel like they could be someone who takes a bit longer to be able to get to that point. But being able to get their trust may be something that you need to be able to prove. But once you get it, I do feel like there is a lot of potential over here, and I feel like this is a kind of person who's going to be very loyal. That's what I'm also getting. But we have the Six of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, and I do feel like with the Six of Pentacles, again, I do feel like there's an imbalance, especially in the give and take of a situation with someone. And it could be also someone who is, they kind of expecting to not have to give more than what they are giving. And I feel like it's like they're unaware of the way they're coming across. It's kind of also throwing things off balance in the sense that your connection could feel very one-sided when it comes to the giving and receiving and being open and letting someone in. So I do feel like it could be a sense of needing to pace things, especially initially in the beginning. I also feel like this person is someone who's also used to having a lot of attention, and that could also include having had experienced a lot of people wanting to be close to them for the wrong reasons or being taken advantage of. And that may also be kind of what is also affecting them as far as being able to be more confident with trusting and being open. So I do feel like there's a sense of kind of wanting to be able to establish the grounds of being able to be sure that they can trust you. I also feel like perhaps you may also be kind of in that space of whether you can trust this person or not, especially with this large amount of attention that I'm getting with that Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But I do feel like with the Strength card, there's a strong connection over here, and I feel like it's like they care very deeply for you is what I'm getting, and there's a very strong connection that's between you. So I do feel like there's a sense that there's a lot of care for you. I am feeling that even when it comes to just their feelings, besides for their insecurities, the feelings are present, and I do feel like you have a strong connection with this person, and this person has strong feelings for you, for the situation, for the relationship. And it's like there is a strong foundation over there, and I do feel like you're dealing with someone with a lot of getting a lot of loyalty as well to the situation, to you, in the situation. So I'm gonna clarify some of these cards. So we have the Justice card. We could be dealing with the Libra as well. And we have the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Temperance card, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, I am getting an energy of somebody who, there's a sense of very strong feelings. It's like it's out of, they may feel like it is irresistible. It's difficult to contain. It is a sense of very strong feelings, very strong emotions that the situation brings out. And I do feel like it is kind of spontaneous. It is kind of out of their control. But I feel like there is also this intention of being able to move things forward with you, and things may be starting out very quickly as well, is what I'm getting. And it may feel like everything happens all at once, or everything's happening very quickly, and it may even feel a little bit overwhelming. But I do feel like it's because this person has strong feelings. I do feel like it's very passionate connection as well, with this Knight of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck. So we have a Justice card, and with the Justice card there is also a sense of being able to have a lot of truth in your situation. So I do feel like there is a desire to be able to get to know you, be able to uncover the truth, in the sense that somebody may have really strong doubts, hesitations. It could be a feeling that they feel deep down, and they want to be able to kind of find out if they can trust the situation. Do feel like there's going to be an opportunity for being able to see that within the situation, or see that in you. I also feel like with the Justice card, this is also karmic kind of energy. So I do feel like there's a lot of the past that is influencing this person's current behaviors and situations. So I do feel like being able to be patient with themselves as well as the situation, or with you, is also going to be required. And is also it's like they need to give grace to the way that they're perceiving you, because it seems like it's coming from a place of insecurity based on the past. We have the King of Wands showing up in the reverse. With the King of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like there's a sense of powerlessness and a lack of confidence. And I do feel like that Six of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, and there being this imbalance, especially the sense of a one-sided connection, maybe because somebody feels like they are afraid of losing power in the situation, so they're going to kind of use manipulative means. I do feel like it is like playing a lot of games, mind games, and it's because this person actually feels really, they feel insecure. I feel like also just as far as being able to have control over the situation, over how things go, but they may actually come across as if they're actually playing this game with you. I do feel like they are doing that so that they can ensure that they have the upper hand, is what I'm getting. So we have Temperance, and I do feel like with the Temperance card, in the sense of feeling things out, so this person could come across as if they're trying to test you, and that's because they want to ensure that they can trust you, is what I'm getting. And it is coming across very insecure, but I do feel like with the King of Wands in the reverse, there is this energy of someone who's in a wounded masculine state. It's like they are trying to have the upper hand, trying to be in control, trying to have power, but they're going about it all wrong. And I do feel like it's coming from a place of fear, a place of insecurity, and it is more so a wounded masculine energy when it comes to taking action, and when it comes to just being able to show up in this connection. But we have the Lovers card. And we have the Hermit. And we have the Moon in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So we have Gemini energy, we have Leo energy, we also have Sagittarius energy, and Libra energy. You could be dealing with any of these signs or these placements in a chart, could be also important. But with the Seven of Swords showing up in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, I am getting an energy of kind of getting to know a person, being able to see. It's like they feel like you are able to see through them, as far as being able to see their true intentions. They want to be able to put up a facade, but it's not easy to do when it comes to you, because I do feel like you're able to see this person's it's like their weak side that they try to hide. You can see through that, and I feel like they feel like they can sense that you can see that, and they feel exposed in your connection. And that could also be making them feel a little bit powerless, making them feel a little bit vulnerable. And I feel like this person may kind of feel like it's more than what they were expecting or intended to be able to show in this connection. And they may feel like you're a little bit ahead of them. But with the Lovers card showing up, I do feel like there's a strong potential for having a very solid connection with this person. Even with the Strength card, it's a strong connection. And I feel with the Lovers, this is a great union. This is a sense of being able to have deep, unconditional love in the situation. And I feel like there is also that potential for being able to experience that, especially once someone lets their guard down with that Four of Pentacles. This person is afraid of being able to do that, but I am getting that on the other side of being able to let those walls down is something very beautiful, a strong connection. There's a lot of love here, and I also feel like it's also very passionate with that Knight of Wands and that Lovers card, and it's going to lead to something very strong, very loving, something very romantic as well with the Lovers. But it's a strong sense of being connected. I do feel like there's a strong connection here. With the Hermit card, though, there's the sense of having had experience being alone for a long time. You could be dealing with the person who's coming like out of a single period for a very long period of time. It's like this could also be you. You could have experienced being alone for a very long time, and being able to come out of that means being able to step out of comfort zone. That could be also something that's challenging this person. And I feel like the ego is a little bit involved, and also going to it's like you're humbling this person. But with the Hermit card, this is about also being able to be open to the lessons that come with the situation. So there's going to be a lot of learning as well, but I feel like it's to your connection's benefit. And introspection is also going to be as a result of your connection, and I feel like it could only do this person wonders. It could do them good. But we have the Moon card showing up in the reverse, and again, I do feel like they feel exposed, and in the sense that they feel like you see them for who they are. With the Moon card showing up in the reverse, I feel like there's the sense that there's all of the hidden sides of them. It feels like they feel very vulnerable in your connection. But I do feel like it's going to also allow for being able to experience more growth and lead to the strengthening of an individual as a result of being able to come into this connection and be in contact with you even on a deeper level. Because I do feel like with the Hermit, this goes much deeper, and it's more than pride, it's more than ego, it is a soul connection. So I'm going to clarify with the other deck. We have Give Your Relationship a Chance, and we have Unrequited Love, and a Wedding. At the bottom of the deck, we have Forgiving and Learning. So I do feel like there's a lot of learning over here, and I do feel like it's not that they're unexperienced, but I feel like someone who's been out of the game for very long, and it's like they are kind of experienced being able to be in connection with someone after a long period of time. So there is the sense of needing to make space for that. And I do feel like with this Give Your Relationship a Chance, this is about being able to open up to the connection, being able to let it in, being able to go through the motions that come with it. And I feel like being able to work on your partnership is something that somebody wants to be able to do with you. So I do feel like there's a sense of moving in a way that is, they're putting efforts into this connection. It doesn't come easy to them. And I do feel like there's also the sense that you could be in connection with someone where it's like you're working things out. There's going to need to be some effort when it comes to being able to work things out instead of throwing it away or walking away. So I do feel like with the Seven of Swords, there's also this energy of not giving up that easily, being able to work through any of those obstacles and being able to basically put everything on the table. I do feel like there's this energy of being able to open up. We have unrequited love in the center of this reading, and with unrequited love, I do feel like with that Hermit card, somebody may feel like they are losing the potential of being able to be in connection with you. I do feel like they are kind of the fear is a fear of loss. They may even feel like the love isn't returned, or the love isn't. They may feel like you're losing interest in them, or there's a potential for you to lose interest in them. And I do feel like that could also be behind that sense of this King of Wands, very insecure and fearful energies. Like that's the fear. They're afraid that they're gonna lose you. And I feel like with the Hermit card, this is about also being alone and isolated. There's a fear of kind of ending up going back to that place. So there's a sense that this person might not really know whether you reciprocate the feelings. That with that Lovers card and the Strength card, there's a strong sense of emotions and feelings in this connection. But with the Wedding card, I do feel like there are strong feelings about being able to experience something that's going to go the distance. They want commitments. They do think about being able to reach the end goal. This is more than just a casual relationship. But with the Wedding card, I also feel like you could be dealing with someone who's been married before. And I do feel like there's wedding thoughts about being able to pursue and experience a wedding out of the situation with you. Or it could be that they need to get over any fears around any preconceived notions based off of the past that had to do with being married before. So you could be dealing with someone who has been married before. But I do feel like with the Wedding card showing up on top of the Temperance card and the Strength card, it's also a testament to how strong your connection is. And there's a desire to be able to make things work to that level of being able to experience building with you. And I do feel like there's a desire to be able to experience marriage and even a wedding. It's something this person thinks of. So those are the messages I'm getting with this for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.